Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing, and today from Hasbro and Takara Tomy in the Transformers Generations line, we have Transformers Legacy Evolution Maximal Leo Prime. Alright, so I apologize in advance, this will not be a full, thorough review. If anything, we're just going to unbox it and look at the robot mode. I'm terrible at transforming Transformers for the first time on camera. The videos end up being too long. So if anything, we're going to unbox this, look at the robot mode, and if I just wanted to bring awareness to fans out there that this figure is actually out at retail right now. I got this at my local Target. So let's begin. First off, beautiful box design. It's the windowless design. You have Leo Prime showcased back there in robot mode, and in the front we have his alt mode. That's this beautiful lion. On the side, nice close-up portrait of Leo Prime, and then we have his robot mode again. Incredible looking illustration. On the side we have the promotional graphic. You have Tarn in the background, and you have a lot of other good stuff going on here. You have the Dinobots. And on the back, we have Leo Prime. Evo Fusion transforms in 35 steps. And it's a crazy looking figure. Alright, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think the original character of Leo Prime was first introduced in Japan. I think he was known in Japan as Leo Convoy. It saw some various releases over the last maybe close to 30 years. This design is nothing new. It's been around forever. Some years ago, they released a masterpiece version of Leo Convoy, or Leo Optimus, or Leo Prime, however you want to call them. But I know fans have been really excited about this particular version of the figure. And me too. I mean, rightfully so. This is something that when I saw the early promotional photos for, I was just so excited for this. You know, it's just a great looking character, and the toy looks fantastic. So like I mentioned, you know, if anything, we're just going to take a look at the robot mode, and just kind of just glance over that. Here's the instruction manual. You know, full 30, was it 37 steps they said, or 35 steps? Yeah, so this is the kind of thing that if I did this on camera, it would take forever. So I apologize that I'm not going to transform this. Chances are I could probably just jump onto YouTube and find a full review where someone will go and run this figure through its paces. But for me, we're just going to take a look at the robot mode and just get a solid grasp on what that's like. There's some additional accessories towards the bottom, but I'm going to leave those here for now. I don't want to accidentally drop them. Alright, so let's get Leo Prime out of here, or Leo Convoy, depending on which character name you go by. For me, this guy's always Leo Convoy. Alright, it's a beautiful looking figure. It retains that white, gold, red, and blue color scheme that Leo Prime, Leo Convoy's always been known for. The robot mode stands in at about 6.5 inches from the bottom of the foot to the top of the lion mane right there. One thing that caught my eye immediately is I really like this shade of red they're using on him. It's kind of like a matte red with a very clean sheen to it. It's not very glossy, and I think it complements the rest of the color scheme really well. There's a slight fur texture on the line pieces, as you can see right there. The head sculpt for the line it's all right. I think the mane could probably benefit from more detail, but it's pretty solid for what it is. It looks like the mouth is articulated also on the lion head. Yeah, the mouth opens on it. Very clean sculpt. You know, Optimus's head looks, you know, very iconic, much like it should. Maximal logo on the left breast. The color scheme kind of retains, you know, the G1 aesthetic, you know, with the silver grill, but this time it's on his abdomen a little bit higher. And here's his feet. Let's get a nice close-up of him. I love the fact that the figure is very cleanly designed. It's not overly embellished. Like some of the figures we got some years ago, like you'll remember there was that, I think it was that Leader Class Jetfire. As beautiful as that figure was, and as much as people loved it, I think it suffered from a little bit too much detail. Whereas something like this, it's very clean, it's straight to the point, and I think a lot of fans will appreciate that. The kibble on his back, it's not too bad, as you can see right here. It's not overly excessive. I think it's just right. If anything, the kibble on his shoulders and arms, it might be a little bit too much, but you know, with a lot of these beast designs, it's kind of hard to avoid that. In terms of his articulation, his head rotates like this. His arms rotate also, but as you can see, there's just too much going on here. Elbow bend. Articulated wrists, I believe, but mine are a little tight. He swivels at the waist, yes or no? I can't tell. I think it's a no. No swivel at the waist, I don't think. Legs kick up. Bend at the knee. It's double jointed, as you can see right there. Thigh cut, so it could swivel at the thigh. And there is articulation at the ankle, yes or no? No, but there is a heel here, so the heel prevents them from tipping over. Overall, it's a solid figure. If you're a fan of like Beast Wars, Beast Machines, you know, the older Takara releases, I think you'll be on board for this. You know, the kibble, like I said, it's kind of excessive, but with a lot of these beast designs, it's kind of hard not to have, you know, all the crazy limbs and whatnot hanging off the body of the robot. But overall, it's a very solid effort. I like this guy a lot. For me, this is beautiful. It's amazing that in 2023, we're getting this iteration of the character on US shores. You know, this isn't like in a Takara exclusive available only in Japan. It's nice that we're getting Leo Convoy in the States. And speaking of Leo Convoy, I have some friends of his. All right, so this is a much older version of this character. I bought this years ago. I can't remember which specific Takara line this falls into. I believe this was not available in the States. Over time, it looks like the white is kind of suffered from a little bit of sun damage. But I mean, it's okay in my opinion. It's not that bad because it kind of blends in with the gold mane. But as you can see, they recreate a lot of the same details in the modern figure as this older one. There is a considerable height difference, of course. But yeah, I love this figure a lot. It's one of my favorite versions of Leo Convoy. It's such a simplified, small design. This figure feels very tight, you know, in its proportions, in its design. It feels like everything kind of came very well together on this one. And, I mean, the same thing could be said with this figure as well. The new one's amazing, so. And on top of that, I have a third Leo Convoy here. This one is Takara Tomy, Transformers Legends. I think it's Leo Optimus. And this kind of falls in line with the Titans Return era. And I believe this was a Japanese exclusive, Asian exclusive. I don't think this guy was made available in the States. He might have been later on as a repaint. I want to say I think they re-released this guy in the States, but I think it might have been Alpha Trion. I might be wrong on that, though. You know, if I am, just correct me down below. But I think this was a Japanese, Asian exclusive. It kind of deviated from the traditional design of Leo Convoy, because Leo Convoy always had the lion head on the one shoulder, whereas this one split the design on both ends. And this guy is a Titan Master, so his head comes off. If I could, yeah, his head comes off, and this transforms into an independent robot, as you can see right there. And I think that it was supposed to be, I think that was supposed to be representative of Orion Pax, I think. And I'm having trouble trying to plug this back in. I'll do that later. All right, so yeah, I just want to bring awareness. This guy is out. You know, if you're on the hunt for him, if you're on the hunt for him, you know, good luck in your endeavors. It's an amazing looking figure. If you've passed up on some of the previous iterations of this figure, like the Masterpiece one, I think this is a much more solid and affordable option, and it's a beautiful figure. All right, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.